Welcome to the Fleet Geeks podcast. We're here to help develop fleet and transport professionals. Do you want to progress and develop your skills and knowledge? We promise to bring lively conversation and debate around interesting issues and keep you bang up to date with changes in our awesome industry. The Fleet Geeks are a community of professionals, and if you enjoy the podcast, why not join the discussion for free in the Fleet Geek community over on Facebook? I'm surprised that you don't feel a little bit more uncomfortable about me just landing some questions on you without preparation.
No, fine.
Yeah, good.
I'm confident in what I'm doing now, so...
Good. Listeners, please be upstanding and... let me just double check that I've... Look at me going straight into recording. No, it is there. That's good. That's good. The thing's there. It is recording, everybody. Thank God for that. We've got Baz here. Barry Devereux. I've pronounced that correctly, haven't I?
You have indeed. Good morning, everyone.
Devereux.
Devereux. It's been called... I was called Bobby Devereux as a kid back in the 80s.
Did you? Bobby Devereux.
That's one for the oldies there.
Nice. Bobby Devereux. We've got Barry Devereux. Make sure I don't call you Bobby now. We've got Barry Devereux here. He has been on the podcast before, but he's been with Flagship 2 years now. Nearly 2 years.
Nearly 2 years, yes. It's flown by. I don't know where the time has gone.
I don't know where it's gone, Baz.
Crazy times, but crazy good. So
Good. You've enjoyed it.
Yeah, really loving what I'm doing at the moment. They say that if you can find a job you love, it's not really working. And I'm not saying I don't feel like I'm going to work every day, but I really enjoy and love what I do. So it kind of makes the job a lot easier.
Love that. So Baz enjoys helping our customers. So Baz is a transport consultant and trainer. As we speak now, he's just like on a day's rest from Transport Manager CPC.
Yeah.
He's going to get 100% with this cohort.
87.5 last year, back end of last year. So it's a bit of a challenge. Let's see how it goes. But I think overall pass mark is 50 to 60% nationally. So,
nationally, yeah, it's about 50%, isn't it, I think.
Yeah. So I was really pleased with the results of my delegates last year, so fingers crossed we can match that level or even better it. So it's really rewarding. It's I like to kind of impart my knowledge and but to other people. It's part of what I love doing. But every day's a school day for me as well, so I learn something new from everybody I interact with. So it's good.
Excellent. Yeah, good. And I know you do. I know you do enjoy a bit of the TMCPC. So, apart from delivering the TMC, is that your favourite course to deliver that you do? Do you prefer as a training rather than like driver CPC and that sort of thing? Yeah, it's got to be better to do the transport manager.
Yeah, a driver CPC is always a bit of a challenge because drivers don't really want to be there. It's just often considered a tick box exercise from them. So it's obviously important to get them engaged and communicating properly to make it a good session for everybody, because there's nothing worse than doing a 3.5 hour session to 20 drivers who are just sitting there staring at you. But no, to get them talking, get them engaged. Yeah, absolutely. Even if drivers get angry or frustrated or something, at least it's emotion, which is good. So, but yeah, TMCPC, just 10 days of training and revision. You get to know them really well. They become part of your life for 2 weeks, and you get to know a lot about them personally and professionally. So it's really engaging. So.
Good, love that. And then you love an audit.
Yeah, the way my brain's wired, I like a bit of detail. I like a spreadsheet. I use them a lot in my personal life as well to decide whether we're going to do something or to plan holidays and budgets and that sort of thing. So doing an audit is good. But again, I don't use it as a finger pointing exercise. It's a gap analysis and just encouraging transport operators to be more compliant and to be the best they possibly can be.
Yeah, it's an audit is kind of like the starting point, isn't it? And we call it an audit, and I suppose that makes people tremble in their boots. Baz, the auditor's coming today. He's going to come and tell us how shit we are. But it is, the principle of it isn't really to tell people they're shit. It's more to just go, here's an opportunity, and it's like an educational process and a second set of eyes, isn't it?
And we'll generally get asked to do audits for two reasons. They'll be because they're told to by the traffic commissioner, but again, then we're still filling the gaps and making sure they're compliant and reaching the level required. But then you get kind of the best operators who kind of instruct an audit on a proactive basis, on an annual basis, just to check what they're doing is right, which is great. It's the best way forward. So they're the easy ones.
I think that it's quite nice actually going to audit somebody proactively when they've requested it. It's a nice thing to be able to go and like share your expertise and share your knowledge, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hi, it's Pete from Flagship Partners. Let me ask you something. How confident are you that the right version of your policies, procedures, and any compliance documents are actually being used right now? Because if your answer is fairly confident, that's not confidence, it's hope. At Flagship, our digital services, we help fleet operators move from folders, chaos, and crossed fingers to clarity, control, and confidence. Our platform, Optifile, is built specifically for fleets like yours. One source of truth, full version control, and clear accountability, and a simple way to prove your people have seen, understood, and signed the right documents every single time. No more, which version is this? No more, I think that's updated, and no more sleepless nights before an audit. If you're serious about running a safer, greener, greater fleet, it starts with getting your foundations right. Head to Flagship Partners and discover how, through our digital services like Optifile, we can tidy up the mess, reduce risk, and give you your time back. Because compliance shouldn't be a dark art, it should be crystal clear.
I did have a first a couple of weeks ago though. Again, it was a proactive audit, which was really good. It was the first time I've been to the customer since you and I went on my very first day to the customer back in May 24. But the service manager for restricted O licence there, she's really taken it to her heart and taking things, making sure she's compliant, filling the gaps that you identified last time. And she was really worried because she cares, which is great.
Sure.
But I made her cry.
Yeah.
Because she was so worried that she wasn't going to be doing a good job. But then when she found out that she got a score of plus over 90%, which is amazing. The work she's done is really, really good, just for drivers, transport, her own personal CPD with refreshers every year, which is almost unheard of with transport managers. And she was just a relief, and just the tears flooded. I didn't really know what to say or do or look. But it was great. It was great to see. And
good for you, man. I think that's lovely, isn't it? When someone cares that much about it and you tell them they're doing a good job. That's really good.
Yeah. Her colleague said, "Don't worry, she does it all the time." But it's
she's just mega emotional.
Yeah, but no, it's great to see. So she'll get her audit results sent over to her later this afternoon, and she'll be pleased really to see those. So,
what's obviously on the podcast we can't name names, but what's kind of the most worrying thing you've seen as an auditor? Or that's probably quite a challenging question to ask you off the hook.
Well, there's
what's the thing that scares you the most when you're like, oh my god, like?
Well, I guess it's not a scary point, but it's something that's quite picked up almost on every audit, is making sure you're documenting everything you're doing. DVSA and traffic commissioners say, if it ain't written down, it didn't happen. Sure. It's quite a common thing. Things like reviewing the safety inspection sheets, having talks or conversations with drivers around infringements and that sort of thing. Just make sure you document it. It doesn't need to be anything fancy. It can be on a spreadsheet or just saving a document or something. But if you are ever getting to the point where you are having a chat with the headmaster, then you need to be able to show that what you're doing is robust and you're reviewing and documenting everything. So that's generally quite a common gap.
Sure.
There's always, I say always, quite commonly as well, a gap around wheel security.
Yeah, sure.
It's a real hot topic with the DVSA at the moment, because they say that a wheel coming off, loose wheel nuts, that sort of thing, is a breakdown of your maintenance processes, which is right, obviously.
Sure.
The central column of...
Don't give away the next episode. We're going to be doing wheel talk. No problem. Wheel security, and that's going to be the thing that we're talking about. Awesome, mate. So really good. What question should I ask you? So you enjoy it. you love what you do. That's all very positive. He has to say those things because I'm here.
But I genuinely do. It's not just because I'm speaking.
What is it about it that you love?
I'm quite black and white with things. I'm quite methodical. I'm quite process driven.
Sure.
So in doing an audit, that kind of ticks all my boxes and kind of keeps me happy. The exemptions that the DVSA offer, or the traffic commissioners say, yeah, you're exempt from CPC or O licensing, really frustrates me because the grey areas in the middle are challenging. But it keeps us busy. It keeps the questions coming. What else do I love? The interaction with customers, and also my fellow transport managers, consultants on LinkedIn and forums, and it's a really useful place to engage and ask questions. Yeah, absolutely. I've been in transport a long time, kind of over 20 years, but in this sort of role, only 2.5 years since I left my previous role. But actually, the community out there is brilliant.
Yes. It's a good community, to be fair. And
I engage with them, via WhatsApp, LinkedIn, on the phone, whatever it may be. So it's all quite virtual. So I'm going to a transport conference next month. So there's a number of them that I'm looking forward to actually meeting for the first time in the flesh.
I was going to say, if you go into the CE Transport Law Conference, what date? Do you remember what day it is?
20-something of April.
It's late April,
yeah, 23rd
isn't it?
of Thursday.
So if you're at the CE Transport Law Conference, look out for Baz and pop and say hello.
Yeah, it's Milton Keynes. There's going to be a few of the big hitters there. 16th of April, there we go. Richard Turfett's going to be there.
Yes.
Our friendly ex-senior traffic commissioner. So he's going to be doing he's one of his usual roadshow talks, I'm sure. But he's always quite engaging and fun. I think Laura Thomas is going to be there as well, doing a little speech.
Sure.
And she's really, really engaging as matters of backs of frogs.
Laura's awesome.
But full of amazing knowledge with a kind of a legal background and DTC background as well. So going to be really, really good.
Awesome, that'll be fantastic.
And a good kind of CPD thing for me as well. You kind of forget I do my refreshers and I've got my TMCPC, but sometimes forget that you need to do that as a transport manager yourself.
Sure, yeah.
So it's good.
Fantastic. Baz, thanks for coming by. Thanks for sticking with Flagship for a couple of years.
No problems. Long may it last.
Long may it last. Let's be interviewing Baz in 20 years.
I'd like to. Well, I'm 52 in a couple of months. Who knows? I was speaking to somebody last night, and it's the kind of thing that it's a kind of a more vocation than a job. So in the future, when I'm formally retired from a full-time role, it's the sort of thing I might continue to do just because I enjoy it so much, and pay for the holidays right in the future.
Love that, mate. Fantastic. Thanks for joining us, and let's talk all things real security in the next one.
Speak soon.
Cheers.
I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please share with your friends and colleagues too. Join us for free on Facebook with the Fleet Geeks community for transport and fleet managers. Fleet Geeks offers ongoing professional development, networking and mentoring too. So get in touch with me, Pete Rushmer, on any social media platform to find out more.